go far side.
That's it, shoot him, fucking kill him.
What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be trying something a little bit different, and that is an Airsoft Top 5 video. I had this idea swirling around in my head for a while, and I thought it would be a good way to take a trip down memory lane and explore some of the best moments, things we've done, tools we've used, etc. in Airsoft. I have no idea what you guys will think of this series, but I figured why not give it a try and see what you guys think. So please be sure to leave a like on this video if you'd like to see more of this, and give me your opinions on what you think in the comment section below. If this is something you guys enjoy, please be sure to let me know what top 5s you'd like to see in the future. But without further ado, let's get started. These are the top 5 vehicles that we've used.
Shit. Dry. Go.
Number 5, the G-Wagon. This vehicle first made an appearance on our channel in Operation Eagle Strike Episode 3, Jeep Crew. While by no means is this vehicle a Jeep, it's commonly referred to as such because it sorta resembles an old military Jeep.
He's running! Two! Hey, on the road!
In any case, myself and Tyler jumped into the 4-wheel G-Wagon as passengers and utilized it to great effect when we were tasked with being border patrol guards, making sure that enemy troops couldn't cross over barbed wire fencing in order to attack our defensive positions. Though this vehicle is not heavily armored and is pretty vulnerable to enemy fire, it is well equipped with numerous mounted machine guns, has several crew members all armed with their own personal weapons, and is extremely fast and agile. Combine all these factors together and you have the perfect scouting vehicle that is capable of quick, decisive blows and can get out of dodge before the enemy has a chance to zero in on its position and take out the crew.
We need to fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of dodge.
What do you got?
Let's go.
Number 4, the Fox. We've mostly ever been on the receiving end of this terrifying vehicle, but in one instance, in DV8 Part 18, Episode 2, Tank Crew, I was lucky enough to see what it's like to actually get behind the gun of this incredible machine.
Over here. Mark right. Alright. Oh, the wagon's moving. I'm gonna take this out. I'm out.
The Fox is equipped with a cannon capable of firing canister-like shells that are filled with BBs that give off a massive shotgun-like effect. And for more specific scenarios, it can even fire foam footballs to destroy other vehicles. In addition to the cannon, it also has a coaxial machine gun for more precise shooting. The Fox was initially designed as a 4x4 armored recon vehicle capable of achieving faster speeds than a traditional tank, of which this vehicle closely resembles. Though the Fox is insanely cool, it can only be operated by the field staff. This means that the main cannon and coaxial machine gun are completely under their control, leaving the passenger with the task of loading the gun, spotting enemies, and taking out any stragglers that manage to make it to the vehicle. Even though it's still really fun to do all these things, for the passenger it's ultimately just a giant metal box with terrible legroom which you can use for cover. For these reasons, we place the Fox in 4th place.
Pull it down.
Pull the hatch down?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's gonna start taking shit in here. Pull down tight.
Let's roll.
Number 3, the Humvee. Mobile, armored, armed, and convenient are just a few words that can be used to describe the Humvee. These vehicles have been making appearances on our channel throughout the years, but more recently in Operation End War Episode 1, I operated a Polar Star M249 in the gunner seat of one of these vehicles. The Humvee, or High Mobility Multi-Purpose Wheeled Vehicle, can basically be described as a heavily armored Hummer. What's great about these vehicles is that they are very well-rounded armored transport vehicles and offer a little bit of everything. They're moderately fast, can carry up to a total of 4 or 5 people, are well protected, and have a swiveling armored gunner position on top. In addition, these vehicles have roll-down windows for the passenger to shoot out of. However, that's only one of multiple configurations we've seen these vehicles in. They can also be set up in such a fashion to where they can carry up to 8 or so passengers in the rear of the vehicle. To do this, they sacrifice the gunner position up top, but this ultimately opens up a ton more room in the rear of the vehicle to haul more people. It's because of the well-rounded and effective nature of this vehicle that puts it into number 3.
Right there.
On the left?
Yeah, right there.
Alright, I'm working on it. Oh my god! Lock it! Lock the turret thingy! Oh my god!
Fuck the turret.
Open the window! Quickly! Open the window!
We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here.
Yes, sir! Yes! I'm hit! I got him! I got so many! I think it's gonna be a gunner, but welcome to the armored tin can from hell.
If the Humvee was mobile, armored, and armed, the APC can best be described as mobile, more armored, and even more armed. Some of our older viewers may recognize this monster from our very first episode uploaded to the channel. And while we don't get to use it very often, we've been inside the belly of this mechanical beast a number of times throughout the years.
Hey, take this. Run, run! Hey, behind us, behind us, behind us! They're coming around! Flanking behind, flanking behind!
Are we loaded? Good job, man. Good job.
All right, go, go, go! Come on, come up the back, come up the back!
Watch out, you got guys trying to flank around behind you.
Roger that. Sierra 1 is Oscar Mike. Over.
This giant 6-wheeled Saracen APC, or Armored Personnel Carrier, is capable of holding up to 8 passengers, all of which have the capability to stick their guns out of small gun ports in order to engage enemy targets.
Left side, left side!
Covering him, trying to look. Call out position.
He's in the field! I got one, I got that.
What's my stop point inside the base? You want me to stop right inside the base? Over. Empty's out. Moving out. Empty's out field. Move. Guys, go. Empty isn't field. It's what? It's not field.
If that wasn't enough, the APC is armed with a Polar Star turret operated by a staff member that is completely covered by metal armor. In addition, it has a gunner position for any one of the passengers to operate a mounted machine gun on a swivel. This weapon has also been more recently equipped with a blast shield on the front to protect the gunner from enemy fire. The only major downside to this vehicle is that it gets so hot on the inside it cooks you like an oven. But as long as you can stay cool, you'll be safely protected by metal armor and armed to the teeth to fend off any attacker that comes your way.
Yeah, it was even better. And more, everything and more. Okay. Woo! Daylight! Air.
Finally, number 1, the Little Bird helicopter. Was there ever any doubt? The very fact that this kind of vehicle is even being used in MILSIM events just goes to show how far Airsoft has come over the years. In Operation Overwatch 3 Episode 1, I was fortunate enough to get the experience of riding in a vehicle called the Little Bird. This helicopter is a military-grade helo specifically designed to transport armed personnel fast and efficiently. Though this helicopter is not armed with any weapons, its 4 gunners, armed with their own personal weapons, are more than enough to pick off any unfortunate soul on the ground who doesn't have cover. Not only is the Little Bird extremely fast and agile, but it has the capability to position itself anywhere over the battlefield. This means if there is ever an enemy on the ground out in the open, you can be sure that the Little Bird will be able to spot, swoop over, and take him out. Because of all these capabilities, and let alone the fact that riding in a helicopter is insanely fun, makes this mechanical marvel number 1 on our list. Alright guys, that'll conclude this top 5 video list. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and be sure to let us know what vehicle you would like the chance to ride in. Also, let us know what you think of this new series and whether or not we should do more of them. Thank you all for watching, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for videos like this and more added weekly. We'll see you in the next one.